Hi, I'm attorney Jonathan Nelson of J.K. Nelson Law. If you're going through a divorce, dealing with custody or child support issues, or any other family matters, give us a call today at 775-727-9900. We have a team dedicated to protecting your interests and defending your rights. Let us show you why we've been recognized by Best of Las Vegas and have received Best Attorney in Pahrump for the past 4 years. We're conveniently located to meet and provide you with a free consultation on your legal matter. So give us a call today. Again, 727-9900.
1 in 4 Americans today are living with a disability. I'm one of them. I care deeply about creating a world we can all fully participate in, free from stigma, misperceptions, and barriers. And we've got a trusted ally on our side, an organization we can rely on, Easter Seals. Rooted in communities nationwide, Easter Seals helps empower millions of people, regardless of age or disability, through its life-changing services and powerful advocacy. Today and every day, Easter Seals is leading the way to full equity, inclusion, and access to healthcare, employment, and education for people with disabilities, families, and communities. That's my Easter Seals. Make it yours.
Learn more and get involved at easterseals.com.
One in 4 Americans today are living with a disability. I'm one of them. I care deeply about creating a world we can all fully participate in, free from stigma, misperceptions, and barriers. And we've got a trusted ally on our side, an organization we can rely on, Easter Seals. Rooted in communities nationwide, Easter Seals helps empower millions of people, regardless of age or disability, through its life-changing services and powerful advocacy. Today and every day, Easter Seals is leading the way to full equity, inclusion, and access to healthcare, employment, and education for people with disabilities, families, and communities. That's my Easter Seals. Make it yours.
Learn more and get involved at easterseals.com.
August was born 3 pounds, 9.8 ounces. When I first saw him, it was a whole range of emotions. There's stuff I still want to do. Being a young dad, it's not giving up, it's shifting. Just seeing him happy, I looked through his eyes. I envisioned a whole future with him already. To throw the first football to him, give him ice cream for the first time. I'm happy because he's advancing in life. My life is now devoted to his life.
You're watching News 25. Local coverage you can count on. News 25 is brought to you by J.K. Nelson Law, voted Best of Pahrump for 4 years. Give them a call, 775-727-9900. News 25 is also brought to you by Gunny's Air Conditioning and Heating. New, service, and repair. Call Gunny's, 775-727-6800.
Hello and welcome to this edition of News 25. I'm Unat Gentry. Thanks for joining us on Ace Country Radio, and we're also streaming at KPVM.TV. We're also on your Roku devices. It is Thursday, November 21st. In our top story, a Las Vegas resident is now in the hospital following a fire that occurred in their residence this morning.
East Las Vegas experienced a significant fire early Thursday morning, November 21st, with emergency crews responding to report at 7:33 a.m. in the 4700 block of Fuentos Way near Desert End and Boulder Highway. Clark County fire officials stated that crews initially could not enter the structure due to concerns about its stability. Once conditions improved, firefighters were able to enter and control the flames and conduct search operations. Unfortunately, one individual was transported transported to the hospital in critical condition prior to the arrival of the first engine company. The cause of the fire still remains undetermined, though the damage is estimated to be about $100,000. This incident follows 2 other structure fires that were reported earlier this morning within the Las Vegas city limits. In the light of these events, officials are reminding residents to prioritize safety during the holiday season, especially while cooking, decorating, and engaging in festive activities have begun.
And turning now to international news, the Russia-Ukraine war continues as Russia now launches a series of ballistic missiles toward Ukraine.
The Moscow Kremlin has recently announced the launch of a new intermediate-range ballistic missile called the Orshnik, targeting the central Ukrainian city of Dnipro. This target comes as a direct response to Ukraine's recent use of American and British long-range missiles, capable of striking deeper into Russian territory, according to President Vladimir Putin in a televised statement. President Putin emphasized the missile's capabilities, claiming it can travel 10 times the speed of sound and is designed to evade U.S. air defense systems. He also warned that the Orshnik could be deployed against any allies of Ukraine who use missiles to attack Russia.
I want to emphasize again that the enemy's use of such weapons cannot influence the course of military actions in the Special Military Operations Zone. Our forces are successfully advancing along the entire line of contact. All the objectives we set for ourselves will be achieved. We believe the U.S. made a mistake by unilaterally withdrawing in 2019 from the INF Treaty, Intermediate Range Nuclear Forces Treaty, under a fabricated pretext. Today, the U.S. not only produces such weapons, but, as we see, also trains its forces for their deployment to various regions, including Europe, and conducts exercises for their use. Let me remind you that Russia voluntarily and unilaterally committed not to deploy medium and short-range missiles until similar American weapons appear in any region of the world.
Ukrainian officials reported that the missile strike wounded 2 individuals and damaged an industrial facility and a rehabilitation center for people with disabilities. Ukraine alleged that the intercontinental ballistic missile was used in this strike, although initial assessments from U.S. officials indicated that it was likely just an intermediate-range ballistic missile. Ukrainian President Zelensky posted a statement on X, formerly known as Twitter, saying today Putin admitted to taking a second step this year towards escalating and expanding this war. A new ballistic missile was used. Putin struck our city of Dnipro, one of Ukraine's largest cities. This is a clear and severe escalation in the scale and brutality of this war, a cynical violation of UN Charter by Russia. Let me emphasize, this is already Russia's second step towards escalation this year. The first was involving North Korea in the war against Ukraine, with a contingent of at least 11,000 soldiers. Analysts have also noted that modern ballistic missiles are notoriously difficult to intercept. As this situation develops, the potential of further military actions remains high, with Putin indicating that Russia might provide advanced warnings in the future strikes to allow civilian evacuations. This is an unusual move in the context of previous attacks.
And turning now to sports news, the VJK are back on the road and at it. Mikey Ruhan has more in sports.
Time now for your News 25 look at sports and streaming at KPVM.TV and now on Roku devices. The Toronto Maple Leafs shut out the Vegas Golden Knights last night, 3-0. Golden Knights are back in action. Right now, that game is in progress against the Ottawa Senators. Formula One is ready once again to take over the streets of Las Vegas. The Prestige Motorsport returns to the Strip Thursday night for the first set of practices for the Las Vegas Grand Prix. Practice 1 is scheduled to begin at 6:30 p.m., followed by Practice 2 at 10 p.m. The Las Vegas Raiders welcome the Denver Broncos this
Sunday.
Las Vegas Raiders majority owner Mark Davis has reportedly agreed to sell more minority stakes in the team to two businessmen. Davis is selling 7.5% to Silver Lake co-CEO and Endeavor Board Chair Egon Durbin, and another 7.5% to Discovery Land Company founder Michael Meldman. And the Plum Valley Trojan wrestling season kicks off on November 30th. And that's your look at sports on News 25.
And don't grab that remote, News 25. We'll be right back with much more news you can use.
I was in a wreck. I need a check. Get Lerner and Rowe.
Get your check. Get Lerner and Rowe.
I was in a wreck. I need a check.
Get Lerner and Rowe.
Get smart. Get Lerner and Rowe.
Lerner and Rowe is the way to go. Call 877-1500.
Stop! Don't drive to Las Vegas to buy your next vehicle. All the best deals are here at Saida Trudeau. We are your hometown dealer. We've been serving Southern Nevada for over 22 years. When you buy in Las Vegas, you pay higher fees and higher taxes. Plus, your tax dollars stay in Clark County. When you buy here, your tax dollars stay here for our roads and our schools. We are honest, upfront, and support our community. When you come to Saida Trudeau, you will be greeted by our highly trained staff who can answer any questions and help with your concerns. We can serve your needs in sales, automotive repair, auto body repair, RV, and automotive finance. We can help you with all your automotive needs. We carry most makes and models, and always remember, we don't just work here, we live here. This is our community where we raise our families and we care. Come to Saida Trudeau today. We are your original hometown dealer.
If this is your wreck, you need a check. If this is your wreck, you definitely need a check. Hurt in a wreck, you need a check? We're Lerner and Rowe. Make one call, that's all.
Lerner and Rowe is the way to go. Call 877-1500.
You're watching News 25. Local coverage you can count on.
And welcome back to News 25. As this holiday season is upon us, Las Vegas is home to an array of distinct nonprofits that need your support this season. So our News 25 Las Vegas correspondent Maria Centers is joining us from the city with an interview with a one-of-a-kind organization based on health and wellness.
As thousands of Americans battle with alcoholism and/or addiction, the Keeping It Real Recovery Club, located just off the Las Vegas Strip, offers a safe urban meeting space for anyone and everyone seeking sober support. KPVM Television had the opportunity to speak with club manager Billy Lee Earl about what sets the nonprofit apart from the rest. We're definitely not a glum lot at the Keeping It Real Club, and I'm a true testament that it does indeed save lives.
It does save lives. Matter of fact, it saved my life and it saved a lot of more people's lives. The Keeping It Real Club, I'm the club manager there. There most of the time. My name is Billy. Everybody calls me Sticks. The club is open 9 a.m. in the morning, 8 p.m. at night. Also, the club is good for people that wants to stay sober. If you got a problem, come talk to us. And a lot of the people that come over there is people that's homeless. We have an organization over there that helps them, give them food, blankets, and stuff like that, because right now it's kind of cold right now. It's a lot of different backgrounds of what we see over there. And one of the things that I'm the club manager at the club, and one of the part is my job is making sure that everybody get treated fairly. We have certain different rules over there. Nobody is getting harassed. Everybody is just a safe environment. Everybody understands that when they come over there, that what we stand for. And, everywhere you go, somebody might act up here and there. Well, we got a security guard in place for that situation too. So
You could say it's a very unique recovery club here.
It is very unique. And one of the cool things about it is that a lot of people from out of town come over to our club. Keeping those doors open over there, it's not always easy, but we're doing everything we can to make sure that the doors stay open over there and make sure that people have a place to come. If they want to, come over there and they want to, hey, I got a problem with substance abuse, then that's what we do.
There's alcoholism and/or addiction gatherings and support groups that are valuable and priceless here in Sin City.
Absolutely, absolutely. I love the different brands of gatherings that we have over there. It's an all-day thing. Our main thing is keeping the doors open, and part of my job is, look, find donations, and that's what I do. I try to make that happen. Some days it's not easy, but I have a lot of perseverance. The camaraderie that we have over there, you know, we know that addiction and alcoholism is serious, but we have a lot of fun over there too. Especially, like I said, on the karaoke nights, I can't sing that well, but I'll get on that mic anyway.
If someone wants to donate to the club, how do they contact you?
Oh yeah, that's easy. So, again, my name is Billy. Last name is Earl, but I go by Sticks. Some people know me by Sticks, and my phone number is 702-272-6885. And my email, bstixxz@gmail.com. I've been sober myself for 31 years, and I go to that club almost every day.
Keeping It Real Club is making Las Vegas clean again.
Yes.
Yes! The Keeping It Real Recovery Club can be found at 1100 Almond Tree Lane, located just off Sahara in the Strip. Reporting from Clark County, I'm Maria Centers for News 25 Las Vegas.
Well, 'tis the season, as we were saying. It's also a time for safety when it comes to trying to keep warm this fall and winter. Extension cords are a holiday staple, but they can also be a fire hazard. Valley Electric Association and Fire Chief Scott Lewis would like to share some essential safety tips to help prevent electrical fires due to things like extension cord use.
This segment of News 25 is brought to you by Valley Electric and its family of companies focused on serving our members. We're better together.
Pahrump Valley Fire and Rescue often responds to fires sparked by various sources in the winter months. Fire Chief Scott Lewis tells us how to safely use extension cords.
Almost every single appliance should be plugged directly into an outlet, not to an extension cord. Most often we find that the extension cord failures are because they're kind of tightly woven still, they're not spread out, they're placed under materials that causes resistive heating, therefore we have then the secondary fire event. The other thing too is to consider is don't put them all on the same chain of electrical outlets, because you can still overload a system, especially on manufactured structures. They're designed for certain applications in those outlets. So when you start placing high amperage, high wattage, then you can overload the system, and therefore you can have a fire within the walls, or it can impact the outlets, the plugs that plug into the outlets, and that's what we've seen across the board.
Placing an electrical cord under a rug or carpet can cause a fire. Here's why.
What that does is it doesn't allow the extension cord to release any heat buildup. And there's some good examples here. I know you'll film in a couple of minutes where you'll see rings around an extension cord. That's because it doesn't have the appropriate ventilation. It's wrapped tightly. It causes resistive heating and can ignite the extension cord or the materials that are placed upon it. There's something what we call series arcing, where there's an actual arcing between the plug and the outlet. You may not know that there's a problem until the problem presents in a larger fashion.
Hey, where are you going? We have much more news right here on News 25 after this break.
I hate car shopping. I don't like dealing with all the rude salespeople.
We get it. Greg here with the Pahrump Valley Auto Plaza. Have you noticed that prices have skyrocketed and the level of service has tanked? Whatever it is we're shopping for, so have we. If you're shopping for your next vehicle, try the Pahrump Valley Auto Plaza. Visit us on PahrumpCars.com to shop from a great selection of new Chevrolet and GMCs, plus hundreds of quality pre-owned vehicles.
Wow, the Auto Plaza makes it easy.
Ace Country.
Rise and shine. Tune in Sunday mornings at 8 for the Classic Country Breakfast with me, Mikey. I'll be playing a whole hour of all the classics. From Willie. On the road again. To Johnny.
I fell into a burning ring of fire.
To Patsy.
Crazy.
To Dolly.
Jolene, Jolene.
All the classic country music to start your Sunday morning. You bring the hash browns, and I'll bring the Hank.
Hi, I'm attorney Jonathan Nelson of J.K. Nelson Law. We've been honored to be recognized by Best of Las Vegas and receive the Best Attorney in Pahrump for the past 4 years running. Awards are great, but helping clients get the money they deserve is why we're in business. After you've been injured in an auto accident, it's important not to listen to the insurance companies. Give us a call today, 775-727-9900. With offices in Pahrump, Southwest Vegas, and Summerlin, our team is here ready to fight for you for the money you're entitled to. So give us a call today.
If you've thought about how to help kids in rural Nevada, the Nevada Division of Child and Family Services is hosting a monthly virtual pre-service foster parent orientation. Learn more at ruralnvfostercare.com. Division of Child and Family Services, hope is fostered here.
You're watching News 25. Local coverage you can count on. News 25 is brought to you by Mountain West Lawyer, Injury Attorneys, 727-9500.
Welcome back. Now here's Josh Osborne with Pahrump Zone Great Computer Deals with this week's tech tutorial.
Hey guys, Josh Osborne here with Pahrump Zone Great Computer Deals. It's time for another quick tutorial. Today we're talking about the top 3 things that you need to do if you've been victimized by an Indian scammer. Number 1, you need to disconnect your computer from the internet. Whatever that device was, you need to get it off the internet. Why? Because when that portal is open, that Indian scammer still has access to everything on your device. So if your computer or device is on Wi-Fi, turn off the Wi-Fi. If you physically plug into your router with the cable, disconnect that cable. If you don't know how to do any of this stuff, just turn off the device. Close down that portal, because when it's still open, they potentially still have access to all the information that's on your computer. That's number 1. Number 2, you need to change all the passwords for all the internet accounts that you've ever used on that device, such as bank accounts, email accounts, social media accounts, and things like that. Because while they're on your device, if you had any of that information saved, including your usernames and passwords, they have access to those accounts. So you got to change the locks as soon as possible. And while you're at it, go ahead and call your bank or your credit card company or any other financial institutions that you were working with on that computer and let them know exactly what happened to you, because they are aware of these kind of problems that are out there. They can help you. They can put a watch on your account to look for any kind of fraudulent charges that might be coming through. So let them know what's going on. And number 3, last but not least, you need to uninstall any remote access software. So you might ask, Josh, what is remote access software? That kind of program, that software is basically a tool that these scammers use to get access to your computer. Unbeknownst to a lot of our customers, they're not these amazing hackers over in India that are gaining access to your device against your will. What they're doing is they're convincing you of a problem that you don't have, claiming to be someone that they're not, and then getting access to your computer with one of these programs. They have you download it for free, and then when it's installed on your computer, they have you read off a code that appears on the screen. And with that code, they use it to gain access to your device and have full control to anything on that computer, just like you would have. Some of the 2 popular ones that they use are TeamViewer and one called AnyDesk. That's what we see a lot. Now, there's other programs that are out there, so if you don't see those 2, search to make sure there's not another substitute that's out there. And I do want to say that these programs that I'm mentioning, they're not fraudulent, bad programs whatsoever. They're literally just a tool that is supposed to be used professionally. It's not in this sense. These guys are using this as a way to scam you. So you got to get rid of that software so they no longer have access to you at all. Now, if all these steps I'm giving you is just completely overwhelming you, you're feeling embarrassed, you're feeling confused on what to do, don't worry. Come into the store. We're located at 1190 East Highway 372. We've seen everything at this point. Come on in. We're more than happy to help you. We can walk you through these steps, see if there's any other steps that need to be taken to make sure that everything is cleaned up and resolved as soon as possible. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. Feel free to come in if you need any help. Keep watching because there's more videos to come, and we'll catch you guys on the next quick tutorial.
News 25 WeatherCam is brought to you by Lerner & Rowe Injury Attorney's Office in Pahrump. In a wreck, need a check? Call 702-877-1500.
Time now for some beautiful B-roll video footage from our weather correspondent, Pappy. Look at that beautiful scene over Mount Charleston. Not a cloud in the sky in that direction. And the temperatures are moderate during day, but dipping down to near freezing at night. A closer look in weather after the break.
I hate car shopping. I don't like dealing with all the rude salespeople.
We get it. Greg here with the Pahrump Valley Auto Plaza. Have you noticed that prices have skyrocketed and the level of service has tanked? Whatever it is we're shopping for, so have we. If you're shopping for your next vehicle, try the Pahrump Valley Auto Plaza. Visit us on PahrumpCars.com to shop from a great selection of new Chevrolet and GMCs, plus hundreds of quality pre-owned vehicles.
Wow, the Auto Plaza makes it easy.
America is great and Pahrump is awesome. We have room for our furry friends, and when it's time to care for them, we have the best feed store, Shadow Mountain Feed. Who did Siegfried and Roy call on when their dolphin quit eating? Shadow Mountain Feed. They developed a nutrition solution right in their store. From elephants to dogs and everything in between, they have what you need to feed, grow, and show your animals. They have everything except bread. Don't go there for bread. Shadow Mountain Feed, your one-stop care center for your best friends. At 2371 West Bella Vista, call 775-727-5527.
As an employee of Valley Electric, I don't just work here. I'm part of something bigger.
We're not just a company, we're a cooperative that invests in our communities.
Every day, we're making a difference, ensuring our neighbors have access to essential services,
like safe, reliable electricity and fast, affordable communications.
Together, we're making a positive impact on the communities we call home.
The Pahrump Social Powwow is back for its 25th year. Join us Friday, November 22nd for a day filled with delicious food and authentic crafts. Then, don't miss the main event Saturday and Sunday. Enjoy the heart-pounding drums, traditional dancing, and storytelling that bring Native American tribes together from all across the West. Admission's free, so bring the whole family to Petbrook Park, November 22nd through the 24th. Visit Pahrump.com for details. We'll see you at the powwow.
News 25 weather is brought to you by Desert View Hospital. We're here when you need us, providing compassionate and friendly care to our neighbors since 2006. DesertViewHospital.com.
Good evening, Nevada. I'm Kaylee Bentler in the News 25 Weather Studios. Let's check out our regional weather. Up in Fernley, we saw 63, 66 in Fallon, 62 Carson City, 53 in Tonopah, 53 Goldfield as well, Weather Twins, 63 in Beatty, 67 Amargosa, 63 Las Vegas, and 74 in Death Valley. In our Paradise, we're currently at 59 degrees and sunny. We saw a high of 69. Winds in the south-southeast 5 miles per hour, humidity 9%, and the sun rose at 6:27. However, it's already gone away, and it went away at 4:31 p.m. Expect humidity at 14%, winds in the east-southeast 5 miles per hour with a low of 39 and clear skies. Let's check out the rest of our week. We're seeing 73 degrees tomorrow and sunshine, and we got some winds rolling in 18 miles per hour on Saturday, so watch out. And then the temperatures take a dip, seeing 63-degree weather twins for Sunday and Monday. And we might see some rain on Monday as well. Heavier clouds rolling in on Tuesday, and then tapering off throughout the week, landing on 59 degrees on Thursday. Happy Thanksgiving. And that is your look at the weather. Back to the desk. Here's Unette.
Thanks so much, Kaylee, and I love your blazer. We're almost twinning with our Thanksgiving-themed colors. Well, 'tis the season. Everyone out there have a very happy pre-Thanksgiving weekend. And I'd also like to say a very special happy birthday to my cousin Risa. Well, that does it for this edition of News 25. I'm Unette Gentry, and from all of us here at KPVM and Ace Country Radio, have a wonderful Thanksgiving and stay safe, everyone. Good night.